Yo, what's up lads and ladies? It's me, your boy Alex, back with another quick video guide. And this is so you can use as reference for the savio, like coin capping system. Savio is no different from every event in the respect that we've got a plethora of items we can buy by capping, getting boss coins, like monthly activities. Basically, you get a bunch of coins for doing a bunch of stuff, and then you can buy items with it. But to be able to spend the coins in the shops and get these juicy rewards, we need to understand how you get them in the first place. So our first capping method is going to be the daily system. This in-game UI, as you can see on the screen, is comprised of a checklist of sorts with a variety of missions. If you played during Destiny or Ignition, so the last Hyperburn event, this UI will look familiar to you. The objective with this is to be able to get 300 points daily for your 300 coins, and you can do this in a variety of different ways, including killing monsters, using runes, frfr, doing symbol dailies. Each option gives you a set amount of points, and once you hit 300 points, you can claim 300 coins, and you get the EXP booster at the same time, but that has nothing to do with the coin shop. Super easy system, it's great for all stages of the game. In terms of the total amount of coins we can get just from the daily system, the sum comes out to 22,800 based on 76 days of the event, times 300. The caveat with this is that on Sundays we get a double cap, so it's 600 instead of 300. So to add that on, we figure out that there is 11 Sundays from now until the 29th of August, which is the end date. So we do an extra 11 times 300 for 3,300 and add that in. So those two totals together is going to be 26,100 coins for one character just for capping. This UI is per character, or this section of it, the daily missions. So if you want to cap on multiple different characters and get an absolutely astronomical amount of coins, you can. It takes a long time, in my opinion, if you're doing more than like 2 or 3 characters. I usually just do my main, and then maybe an alt if I need something desperately. Following on from the daily system, we have a weekly capping system. This one uses a different currency than the daily section. It's a Boss Shop exclusive coin, which has high value goods that obviously you purchase with these coins. You get 400 per week, and this is between your characters, like everyone. So say I clear Hard versus Hilla on my main, that counts across my whole account. So you only get 400 coins max per week. So you can't do like multiple and get absolutely incredible boss rewards. As an example, Hard Seren rewards more coins than Lotus because Seren is a harder boss than Lotus. So the harder the boss, the more coins. The weaker the boss, the less coins. You might need to party up with other players to be able to fully cap out this weekly list if you're not that strong and you can't solo things. So consider asking friends or your guild if they want to party up to be able to attempt harder bosses. If you manage to cap this, as I've said, you get 400 per week. Times 11 weeks of the event, so it's 4,400 coins to spend in the boss shop. Following on from the boss shop, we have a separate tab for seasonal missions. These are also known as monthly missions. These are also shared between all of your characters, so you can progress them while playing anyone at any time, not just your main. These missions, compared to the other tabs, are designed to take you much longer. For example, the killing 120k mobs, clear a total amount of daily or weekly missions. There's lots in this list, and there's also a heck of a lot of coins to go with that. Each cycle of these missions comes to 4,550 coins, and we times that by 3 for the duration of the event. So there's a theoretical cap of 13.6k. Now this can either all be claimed on one character, or you can split it between multiple mules to buy items, and say you don't want to cap daily on one character, you could do it on a separate character completely if you really wanted to, and then just claim all the seasonal stuff on that. You know, you can kind of do whatever you want with this. Me, personally, I'm going to claim everything on my main, but that's just the way I play the game, right? In regard to spending coins, what are some of the choice items in the shop that I would suggest? And we're going to swap back to my game. And we're going to go down to the shop. The shop's down here. We've got the coin shop, the boss shop, and the Meso Shop. We'll go over all of these. The first one's going to be the coin shop. The most immediate item that I think of instantly when I think of the coin shop is this one. This is the Sacred Symbol Selector. We get a total of 100 of these from this event, similar to Momentary, but they cost 150 coins instead of 200. So all of these, for my advice, is going to be put all of them in your odium symbol if you can, because as of Savior, we get 15 Cernium per day, 10 Arcus per day, and 5 odium per day. So this means that obviously odium we get the least amount per day, so it's much more efficient to just chuck all of the symbol selectors into odium, so you can keep that up on pace with your other two symbols. It's much more easier to like spread the love on your symbols, in my opinion. Following that, if you haven't maxed your arcane symbols, I would suggest buying the Morass or the Asphera symbols, as they are the arcane symbols that you get the latest, and 9 times out of 10 they're probably going to be the last ones that you max as well. But these are sort of really important. After that, and this item I would highly suggest is a bit of a game changer, especially for boss mules, is the Trait Boost Potion. Now you might think traits are kind of useless now, but traits have some fantastic stats locked behind them in terms of utility. You've got like elemental resistance, IED, status resistance, and most importantly, 30 Charm unlocks your pocket slot, which is this slot here in the equipment gear, which you can then get set bonuses from, you can get extra stats from. And so this is really good, especially for boss mules. You put like a pink bean cup in there to activate like 7 set or 9 set boss accessory, or you could put the Hilla stone thing. There's lots of options there. It's really, really good. One thing I would say, if you do have boss mules that don't have pockets, just cap them for literally 1 day, and you can buy the Trait Boost Potion and instantly get the pocket slot. I would really suggest that. Another great item in here is going to be the flames. So the Eternal Rebirth and the Black Rebirth flames. As these can be quite hard to get a good supply of in Reboot because we can't craft flames, you're basically looking at only boss drops to get these items. So event shops are a really nice way to be able to utilize these and hunt for tier 7 flames on, like, say, a Genesis weapon, a Will spellbook, as that's what I did in Momentary, or you could do something that you might not replace for a long time, like Kra, because the replacement above that is the Eternal set, which you have to kill Kalos and Kaling to get currently, which is quite difficult. That will probably change with New Age, but again, we'll find out soon. That patch isn't coming to us for like 6 months, so we'll see. So if these event shops are so good, is there anything that you shouldn't buy? You might think. And to tell you the truth, there are some items in here that are kind of like a bit of a scam, in my opinion. Like potential stamps, you can just buy these in the general shop for Meso. Epic potential scrolls, you've probably got 1 million advanced potential scrolls in your storage. And if you don't, Epic can be good, but 300 coins for this is just too much, in my opinion. The 17-star scroll for 7k coins is a massive scam now that 0 to 15 has no boom and no degrade chance. Buying cubes is just cheaper than using 5k coins for a ring scroll. I wouldn't do that personally. The slot bags here, you can buy these for like 50 mil Meso each in the general shop. Same with the character slot expansion and the recipe slot, the pendant slot. You can buy all of those for Meso. Power elixirs you can buy from the, what's it called, the Maple Tour shop. So I would avoid those personally. If you really want them, you can buy them. But, you know, it's all up to you at the end of the day and your account. We also have the boss shop. That's this one here. In Reboot, you'll see this is a little bit smaller than Reg Server because we don't have things like attack scrolls or pet scrolls. So it's a lot easier to sort of decide what you want to spend on. Me personally, I'm just going to be buying all of the droplets and then whatever flames I can from Blacks and Eternals after that. Nice and easy. And then we have the Meso Shop. That's with Sarah here. You also get an android of her in the event if you want to. From here, you have absolutely ridiculously priced flames. I wouldn't buy these at all unless you are like super giga ultra endgame or you're just stupid. Because these are very expensive. So I'd stay away from them. However, the Fairy Heart, if you don't have one, I would suggest buying one. It's much better than the Lydium Heart alternative because it's a higher potential tier. It's a level 100 item instead of a level 30. So you're able to roll things like 30% stat, which is really good. You can see I have a Fairy Heart on my character. Speaking of my character, I am going to show you what I am planning to do with capping. And that is this one here. This is my plan. As you can see on the left, we have my character, and then the Wongstrong coins, and then sort of what item. So my first priority is the sacred symbol selectors. Very, very important to me, and I'm going to be exchanging all 100 of them for odium symbols. I'm 200 sack in about 4 days, so this will help me get started on the 200 to 300 range as I inch closer to Kalos. After that is the Arcane River and the Stone Origin droplets. The total cost of all of these from the coin shop is 6k. I'm going to be stockpiling all of these because eventually I'm either going to transfer to Arcane Umbra, but more realistically I'm probably going to make a set for like a second main, so like my Hyperburn Shade, or for my 260 Hyperburn in New Age. I don't really know yet, haven't decided, but I'm stockpiling them nonetheless just so I have them. After that, my third priority is all of the 2x experience from the event shop every day. Every day you can buy 30 minutes, or I believe it's 60. Let me check. I think it's 30 actually. It's 2 times 15. Yeah, it's 2 times 15-minute coupons for 30 minutes of 2x a day at 60 coins per day. So over 76 days of the event, that comes out to a total of 4.5k coins. And at the same price of 4.5k, I'm going to be getting all of the Eternal Flames. And then I'm going to be getting all of the Black Flames at 5k as well. In regard to what I'm going to do with these, I'm either going to put them on my Berserk if I get that to 22 in Shiny Star Force. Otherwise, I'll just YOLO someone like my Kra or Absol, just kind of depending what flames I need. And then finally, you can see is the Yeti Steamed Bun Chair. For most people probably don't care about cosmetics, but I kind of like cute chairs. So I'm going to be buying that one for 700. And that comes to a total of 35.7k coins, with 4k spare over the course of the event to spend on sort of miscellaneous stuff. And in regard to boss coins, I'm going to be spending 1.5k coins for all of the droplets, and the rest on flames. And in that respect, the total amount of coins, so you can sort of theory craft, is going to be 39.7k for all of the coins if you spend everything on one character. And then 4,400 or 4,400 boss coins, which is 11 weeks of bossing. So yeah, that's my plan for the, I was going to say momentary, for the for the Saviour coin shop, and my guide, I guess, so to speak, and what I suggest. If you've made it this far, I do kind of want to just say, thanks for watching. And thanks for 1,000 subscribers as well. That's crazy. I didn't expect to hit that. And the sheer amount of views and support I've gotten from a lot of people, it's been really cool. It's been fantastic. I've even had a couple people notice me in game, and I had whispers. It was kind of surreal. But I just wanted to say thanks for watching and giving me motivation to make these, because it's really nice to be able to see people engaging with it and using it and being able to progress, because I remember when I was at that point, so it's nice to be able to help someone with the the start or the middle of their journey. So pog crazy. Yeah, thanks a bunch. Subscribe, comment, stay hydrated, and most importantly, have an enjoyable morning, evening, afternoon, midnight, wherever you are. Stay happy. Very pog. Bye bye.